This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today, Joe Budden wants to hear Drake's version of other artists' albums. Check this clip out.
Alright, fine, we'll go with YN. YN says, after y'all's combo with DJ Head, I'm wondering, would y'all be interested in Drake's version of 444 or Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? At this point, I'm not sure that the stick to the slaps model is enough. There seems to be a reckoning of some sort that needs to happen. In a dream world, who would Drake call for his 444 moment? What producers or features should he tap the shoulder of? What subjects should he address versus stay away from? I'd love to hear y'all use this as a fix this business segment like y'all did for Ty. Well,
that's dope.
There was a reason why we did it for Ty. And we look really foolish doing that for the $1 Billion Boy.
Right.
So I won't do a fix this business on him.
For business. But
yeah, but I mean, we could give some suggestions.
I think that's a dope question.
It is a dope question.
I think it's a great.
I would 100% be interested in Drake's version of 444.
Me too.
If he got with 40 and Boy Wonder.
That's it.
I throw a Vinyls beat on there, but those are the three.
Yeah, but Vinyls could be in there.
Yeah, Boy Wonder's there, Vinyls should be. And that's it. But 444 was Hove going to therapy, coming out and letting us know about the findings and the conversations and how him and his wife worked through some. He was very transparent,
introspective
in ways that we weren't used to hearing. And if Drake found a way to do that, I think the world is interested. Yeah. I think the world is much more interested than the kitty slaps.
Yes. Agreed.
That's just my opinion.
I agree. I think that would be dope, actually.
Me too.
You know how comedians do some bull and then they got to come back at their next stand-up?
With the serious stand-up?
And do the whole transparency so we could get past it. I think that would be fire.
You just have to have the moment that makes the 444 possible, right? You have to live a certain thing. And if Drake's had that moment, I don't know Drake's life. If he's had that moment, then I'm ready for it. I'm even like in other genres, like Marvin Gaye. Like I mean, everybody thinks about what's going on, but for me, Here My Dear is a moment of like transparency and honesty and vulnerability. But he had to go through that with his wife, right? So whatever Drake goes through and gets clarity on, once he does that and he's rapping, I think it's going to be maybe his best work. I can't wait to hear that from Drake.
See, but some people would say that the year that was the battle should have been the event that caused.
It could have. We don't know.
Could be. That's true.
I'm sure, bro. He sat in some rooms by himself and got his self-reflection bag on. I'm sure. How did I end up here? What did I do to get here? All of the things about him and other girls, all of the things about him being a certain type of person. I'm sure he has had to sit with all of that in some way, shape, or form.
I think he's tried to do that, like in music. Like, even though, what did I miss? I mean, he's still chasing the slap because he's programmed to think I gotta have a slap. But I'm still like, the people that I was down with turned their backs on me and all of it. Like, I'm still, that's some introspection right there. That's me trying to figure out what's going on.
Real introspection.
In real time.
I agree with that, but I
said some. I'm not saying he didn't dig deep.
I agree with you. No, he could have dug deep and just not put it on wax. But I think that accountability is where your introspection really starts.
That's what I'm saying.
If you can find yourself account, because all the other he just shooting at these.
Right.
Yo, I was your man. I looked out for you. You piece of shit. You turned your back on me. Like, at some point, he has to, if he has not already, gotten into the me looking in the mirror.
Yep. That's what made 444 so great. Is he talked about his where he went wrong.
Well, you got to mark accountability.
You're in a room with people that don't feel like 444 was that great.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my moon landing list.
Let me just jump in real quick. It's always interesting hearing someone break down an artist's work like this. People often debate about the emotion and storytelling in these albums, and getting another artist's take could totally shift the way you feel about certain tracks. It's also cool to see how someone reacts to the idea of reinterpretation without overanalyzing every single line.
We getting out of here, but I got my main man $100,000 on the side over there, man. Start winning games, their haircut gets
look like money, bro.
Man, Zaire Franklin
like
over
money,
there, boy. Stop playing with that, man.
Y'all see your little dumb Daniel?
Look at him.
That boy,
nah, he having fun.
Out there getting buckets.
You getting some jokes when you come over here, but I do want to start with congrats Jonathan Taylor, I drafted him second round. I'm going crazy. I'm winning.
Slipped in the second round.
I picked up Alec Pierce.
Second round.
He going crazy.
Yeah. No, he pissing me off.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor saved my entire.
I got Pittman. Pissing me off.
Congrats to the Colts.
Indeed.
Our boys out here couldn't be happier for him. Did we get to Sebastian Telfair?
That's where we going next.
Let's talk about Sebastian Telfair. And y'all, I'm sure y'all got a glowing review. I'm gonna shut up because
for those who don't know, Sebastian Telfair
is in Fort Dix having his last conversation with Puff that he's ever gonna have.
His new documentary just premiered on YouTube.
Before he turned himself in, he did record himself
in the project.
Took it back to the projects where it all started. I can't wait for rappers and athletes to stop glorifying NYCHA. I really cannot wait. I cannot wait, boy.
That ain't just a
We so misguided. We so misguided. Anyway, he took the people on a tour
of where he lives.
Of
Coney Island.
Yeah, man.
You grew up in Coney Island, right?
Maybe so.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah. Coney Island.
Yeah. For those who don't know, he's a former NBA player, a star, drafted star before he got to NBA.
But he was a star in high school.
Yeah, high school star, NBA player.
And New York City star for sure.
New York City star for sure. Yes. Drafted in 2004, I believe, by the Trailblazers. And then was a bit of a journeyman into playing in China.
Mark, get to the team.
He had, but some people don't know who he is. He made $19 million as an NBA player. He had $32 million in endorsements. Apparently, he didn't receive all of that. A lot of it he didn't get. But the point is, he made lots of money. And in this new documentary, he talks about his life, but he also talks about the fact that he's back in the projects, which for me was heartbreaking. Not shocking because I just see too many NBA players that.
Yeah.
But going through tens of millions of dollars. And ended up back in the projects that you lived in. And the NBA was a way to get out of the projects. It's crazy to me.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. The idea of Joe Budden wanting to hear Drake's version of albums like 444 or Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is fascinating because it really opens up a discussion about interpretation, artistry, and perspective. A lot of people admire Drake for his ability to take emotion and storytelling and make it sound relatable. So imagining him approaching another artist's deeply personal album naturally sparks curiosity. It also shows how influential and layered these albums are, that even someone as accomplished as Drake could bring a different energy to them. At the same time, this kind of discussion highlights the differences between artist styles, flows, and creative voices, and it reminds us that each artist interprets music in their own unique way. Some fans might argue that certain albums have a specific gravity, message, or cultural significance that could feel entirely different in someone else's hands, while others are just excited to hear multiple perspectives on music they already love. What's interesting here is that no one can say definitively whose version would be better, but thinking about the possibilities creates a fun mental exercise in music appreciation, imagination, and artistry. This also reminds us that hip-hop, R&B, and rap have always thrived on reinterpretation, collaborations, and creative experiments that bring fresh energy to existing work. Joe Budden's reaction shows that even established artists are still curious about new interpretations and the potential of someone else taking on a project they respect. Okay, so drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.